I'm requesting to see the discovery packet that was requested last month.
Do you have discovery, Mr. Hardy?
This whole thing was a misunderstanding.
Ma'am.
Talking about him, like, personally, but just like...
Who's the we then? Who's we?
I don't know, the court system, everybody.
Who's the court system? I
don't know, everybody? Like,
no, well, you're wrong. The defense attorney is the only one that requests discovery. The court system doesn't request discovery. We don't get discovery. But you failed to appear multiple times on this case. So don't tell me about what happened a year ago.
I told you that I don't
care what you told me. I don't care what you told me. I don't care. You failed to appear more than one time. So stop talking about what happened over a year ago. Or you won't be going back to Rise Recovery. You'll be going to the Ingham County Jail. Okay? City of Lansing versus Courtney O'Reilly, 25-01408. Parents, please.
Elizabeth Mark-Moley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Well, I guess I'm representing myself since my lawyer failed to talk to me for the 4th time that I've been here. And if you look at the list of all of the times, the actions in the case, there's scheduled for forensic review, scheduled for forensic review, like over and over and over again.
Well, you were moving to Rise Recovery. Did that happen?
Yes, and it's my 5th day there. And I would like to see the discovery packet that was demanded or requested last month.
Wait, does she have an attorney?
She does have an attorney.
They don't talk to me, and I can't find out who they are. And this is my 4th time being here.
You don't know who your attorney is, ma'am? Who are you saying?
Yeah, it's Mr. Hardy.
Mr. Hardy?
Like, there was, like, all these schedules for forensic, you got, like, there's, like, 83 actions I was looking at on my phone, and it just keeps getting me, I don't know what's happening on this case. I can represent myself if
Mr. Hardy, why have you not spoken with Ms. O'Reilly?
I actually don't even want him to speak for me.
No, I'm asking him, but I have to ask a question. Let me do my job now, okay? Thank you for sharing that.
Sorry, I did not see this. This was on my schedule.
I'm wondering where the discovery...
This is not the first time we've said this. She said she's never spoken to you.
No, I have not. I've never met you before. My discovery packet was requested last month on the 16th. And I've been scheduled for, like, there's 83 actions on this case. This is my 4th time being here. The last week, I think it was last week that I was here, or maybe 2 weeks ago.
It was last week.
You told me that I could leave, but I was not even told that I had another court date. I didn't get anything sent in the mail. Nobody told me. The only reason why I know is because I have a friend that looks me up in the system to make sure I don't miss anything, because he knows that I have a hard time getting anything from the courts. I never receive anything from the courts. Like, I don't know, like, they told me the address they have in file is my parents' address.
If you were here last week, we would have given you your notice in your hand.
I did not get a notice. You can look at the court videos, and I did not receive it.
The only way, if we would have given it to your hand, if you left before our officer could give it to you, they would have put it in the mail to the address that we have on file. My note, though, is that you were moving into Rise Recovery. And I noted that I didn't believe that further psych eval was warranted, but I don't know. That was for your attorney to find out. But you're saying that your attorney has never spoken to you.
No.
Your Honor, well, this was the last note I have on here is from the first by one of my colleagues, Rich. And this the only thing I had scheduled for was a review coming up in around 11 days. So I apologize, but this was not brought to my attention. But I just have a moment to speak with her to review some of this information.
Do I have
this is a furnishing?
Do I have to speak with them even? Like,
you have the right to counsel, but you can waive your right. That's up to you.
I'm requesting to see the discovery packet that was requested last month.
Do you have discovery, Mr. Hardy?
This whole thing was a misunderstanding.
Ma'am. Mr. Hardy, do you have discovery?
We do have discovery. I do not see any requests, but
I can show you on my phone. There's a request put in on the 16th of last month.
You put in a request to who?
On the court, it says, like, in actions, like somebody put in a request for a discovery packet. Like, here, I'll show you.
Because he put in his appearance, so automatically put the main
wait.
And this whole thing, I didn't tell the police officer false information. In my opinion, I was trying to explain to them actually how I was confused about a situation where I and I'm diagnosed as schizoaffective, and I was put in a position that made me believe that my identity was changed by the police, and I thought they were testing. Yeah, I know.
I didn't say anything. I'm just listening.
So, like, when they asked me of my name, I didn't know if they were trying to get my name that I thought that they gave me, or I was put in the hospital with a hospital bracelet that said Locust, D, 149 years old. So I thought they were trying to change my identity, and I thought they were. I was trying to explain to the police officers to the best of my ability at the time that I was confused, and that's why I want the discovery packet to be brought to light, because I want to, I'm trying to figure out what false information did I tell the police, because I was telling them that I'm confused about what my name is and I don't know what to tell you my name is. I explained to the police that I'm confused, and they took me to jail downtown, and they saw my hospital bracelet, and they were making fun of me, like calling me Locust, and they're like, oh, Locust, and it was in my like belongings and everything. It said I was 149 years old, and it just like confused me.
You said 149 years old?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but that came from the hospital, correct?
Yeah, Sparrow.
Okay, so how did that, why are you associating that with the police?
Because the police were there, they took me to the hospital, they were there at the hospital.
Okay. He has the discovery, your attorney has the discovery package.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you can have a seat, he's gonna show it to you, okay?
Thank you.
At this point, to my knowledge, there was no body cam footage requested by the previous attorney on this matter. Upon speaking with Ms. O'Reilly, that's something that she would like to view. So at this point, we've requested making a request for an adjournment, just so we can get a supplemental discovery request in.
You would think that.
Alternatively, Your Honor, to put it on the record, I thought that competency was still outstanding on this matter, but I would like to offer amending to the FFI to a breach of the peace civil infraction for their consideration.
Can I talk now? I don't know what that just meant, but do you think that by the fourth court hearing and with the case being open for a year, they would have had body cam footage, and they're obviously.
He was not the attorney on this a year ago. It was a different attorney. That's first. So he can't speak to it.
I'm not talking about him, like, personally. But just like.
Who's the we then? Who's we?
I don't know, the court system, everybody.
Who's the court system? I
don't know, everybody? Like,
no, well, you're wrong. That's not how this works. They're the only one, the defense attorney's the only one that requests discovery. The court system doesn't request discovery. We don't get discovery. I know nothing about this case. I won't ever know anything about this case unless there's a plea in which only limited information is brought in, or if this goes to trial in which infinite information is brought in. So no, the court system, that's not how the court system works. There's a prosecutor who has the evidence. The evidence must then be turned over to the defense attorney, and if additional discovery outside of that is requested, typically body cam, then they have to make a special request because she probably hasn't seen the body cam either. That's how this works, okay? Let's also be clear that you failed to appear multiple times on this case. So don't tell me about what happened a year ago.
I told you that I don't
care what you told me. I don't care what you told me. I don't care. You failed to appear more than one time. So stop talking about what happened over a year ago.
I just want to say I wasn't even aware that I failed to appear.
Well, you're aware now because I just told you.
I just want to say
I
didn't even have information that I was supposed to be here today.
That's not that's on you.
I'm trying to tell you
that is on you because because you came here on May 1st and I reset this and you noted that you were going into Rise Recovery. If you appear in person, the policy and the procedure, which is consistently followed, not just in your case, we deal with thousands of cases, is we hand you your next court date today. If you leave this building though, before we do it, don't talk over me. Or you won't be going back to Rise Recovery. You'll be going to the Ingham County Jail, okay? You don't talk over me. We would have given you your next court date in your hand, or it would have been mailed to the address that we have on file. Do you understand that?
Yes, I'm trying to tell you that every time I come here, I confirm my address on file, and I'm not receiving it in the mail. I don't receive anything in the mail from the court, so I don't know what the issue is there.
You didn't even confirm an address with me last week.
I thought I did. Are you sure?
I'm positive you told me you were going to Rise Recovery on the 7th. I'm positive.
Well, I meant the address that I had before that, like currently.
If you're at Rise Recovery on the 7th, how would you get mail at the address if you're not there?
I'm just like, I feel like you're trying to like call me out on a lie or something.
I'm not calling you on a lie. I'm asking you, how would you get the mail?
I don't get, like, I have my mailing address in my parents' house.
Yeah, but how would you get it if you're not there?
They call me and tell me when I get mail, and I ask them,
What's your parents' address?
2617 Lafayette Avenue.
That's the address that the court's been had since
Yeah, I
June
know.
of last year when you failed to appear twice.
I wasn't aware that I had court.
You should have been aware.
I didn't get the letter in the mail,
I don't know what letter you're talking about.
or like the letter saying.
I don't
that had
know.
appeared
You were
before.
arraigned on May 14th, June 9th, 2025. When you receive a citation, it tells you what you're supposed to do. You failed to appear for the arraignment, so a bench warrant was issued. You then later appeared it was reset for July. Don't talk over me. You then later appeared June 24th, and you had an arraignment, and it was set for July for pretrial.
Yeah.
You failed to appear again. When you appeared for the arraignment, your next court date was given to you in your hand. So you can't tell me you can't tell me you didn't know because the paper was given to you in your hand at the time of arraignment.
Can I just say something?
No. I'm done. We're gonna reset this matter so that you can get body cam. How long is it gonna take to get body cam?
It averages 3 weeks, Your Honor.
June 15th at 10:30. Any additional matters for the record?
Not for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor.
We're gonna give you your court date in your hand.
Get it in my hand last time. You can look at it.
She remanded. She can go to
I'm
cuffs.
telling you,
You can put her in cuffs.
No, I was just saying no.
Yeah, I already told you, we're not doing that.
Vectorize, please.
I think she needs a evaluation. Did you have a concern when you spoke with her?
No, I'm doing really good. Please, I'm just really confused about my legal troubles.
No, you're not gonna play the confusion game with me now.
No,
You're not
ma'am.
confused.
Please, I'm doing so good. I'm on my 50th rise, and I'm about to go to a meeting. And
What you're not going to do,
I'm sorry.
what you're not going to do is railroad this process. Do you understand that? I want her to undergo a CATS evaluation before she can be released.
In regards to your
Oh my
question.
gosh, why would you do this to me? I can't go to rise now?
You're gonna get a CATS evaluation first.
What is that? I'm just trying to tell you there was an instance that I was at a couple mental hospitals last year, and there was a time when they didn't let me go to, I went to jail, I think, for missing a court date, and it's because they mailed it to the mental hospitals out or something, and this.
Your Honor, in regards to your question, Ms. O'Reilly did state to me that she was schizoaffective. While I had some concerns when speaking with her, she, at the time when we were reviewing some of the evidence, it seemed that she was able to understand the allegations against her and be lucid in our conversations with us. However, just in the past 5-10 minutes or so, I would say that perhaps a competency evaluation may be necessary.
Okay, if you believe that, I need an order so that I can sign it. She's at mere minimum is going to get a CATS evaluation before she can be removed today. Any additional matters on this record?
Not for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. You need to go speak. Wait, do you represent, ma'am, what's your name?
Yes.
Ms. Diaz?
I did.
Okay, give me just a moment on her.